Hello, everybody. This is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4927. Happy Thursday evening to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in episode 3 of our NBA 2K22 current teams series. So, in this matchup, the Orlando Magic will be traveling up north to the 905, home of the CN Tower in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Also known as the hometown of the rapper Drake. So he's a huge Toronto Raptors fan, believe it or not. So we'll be playing at Scotiabank Arena. The Orlando Magic facing off against Toronto. Last episode, the Minnesota Timberwolves beat the Cleveland Cavaliers in the last episode. In the episode before last, the LA Lakers beat the Boston Celtics. I will have the previous 2 episodes and the links in the descriptions if you guys want to check those episodes out if you're new to this series. So, for Orlando, they got Cole Anthony, Gary Harris, Franz Wagner, Wendell Carter Jr., Mo Bamba. For the Toronto Raptors, they got Fred VanVleet, Gary Trent Jr., OG Anunoby, Scotty Barnes, and Pascal Siakam. And we'll see you guys at tip-off. Alright, it is tip-off time at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So the Orlando Magic win the tip-off. So they got Cole Anthony dribbling the ball for the first possession of the game. They pass it to Mo Bamba. He gets that in. It's 2-0 Orlando. Pascal Siakam passing it to Fred VanVleet, passing this one off to Siakam. And I'm actually going to try to do a three-pointer here. And he drills it from behind the arc. And it's now a 3-2 lead. So Gary Harris has possession of the basketball. So he's going to miss that. Scotty Barnes picks up that rebound. The Florida State product who got drafted. And one of the earlier picks back on July 29th of this year. So this is December 30th, 2021 at the time of the recording. And Saturday is New Year's Day. So I'm kind of hyped up about that. I don't have to go to work Saturday. And that is blocked. So Wendell Carter Jr. is going to pass it to Cole Anthony. And then Gary Harris drills it for 3. So they have a 2-point lead, Orlando. So I'm going to pass this to Scotty Barnes. He dunks that in. The Florida State man. It's tied up 7-7 here in Toronto. Alright, now it's tied 7-7. So Fred VanVleet, he's going to pass it to OG Anunoby. And then I'm going to pass it to Pascal Siakam. So Siakam's going to get that layup. And it's going to be a 9-7 lead. So he has 5 points in this game so far. Pascal Siakam, he makes that steal. And he's going to make a dunk for the Toronto Raptors. It's now 11-7 in this one. So Cole Anthony has possession, loses a basketball, but then he picks it back up and then loses it again. So it's Siakam's turn to dunk that in. So now he has 9 points, 4 for 5 in field goals. So that's 80%. So that's not too bad. He's only missed 1 in this whole entire episode. So Cole Anthony's going to pass it to Gary Harris and Mo Bamba. He's going to pass it to Franz Wagner. And that is tipped off. So I'm going to pass it to Gary Trent Jr. And Trent Jr. gets that dunk in. So it's now a 15-7 lead here for the Toronto Raptors. So Gary Harris, and they take a timeout. Alright, now we got some Fred VanVleet. He is going to step back, and he's going to pull it for 3. The release there was excellent. So it's now 18-9. And Toronto, they're 89% in field goals. They're 8 for 9. However, Orlando is 57%. So Robin Lopez, he is going to make the three throw. The first attempt there was not good. So he is going to attempt it for a second time. He gets that in. So it's now 18-10. So now I'm going to pass it to Pascal Siakam, and he gets that in. Van Fleet picks up that assist, so it's now 20-10. So we're leading this by half. Terrence Ross, the former Raptor, loses the basketball, but then OG Anunoby picks it up, so that gets fouled. So it's 20-10. So they're going to pass this one to Robin Lopez, and then Okeke, he's going to pass it to Johnson, and we now have possession. I'm passing it to Fred VanVleet. He makes a nice layup there. So it's 24.9 seconds left. And Terrence Ross, he is going to pass this one to Hampton, and he gets it in. And it's now a 10-point lead. So I'm going to pass this to Siakam, who is a member of the 2019 championship team. And it's now 24-12 lead. So we're leading this by double. And there's a foul there, and we'll see you guys in the second quarter. Alright, so now Pascal Siakam, he's going to pass it to Malachi Flynn. So Flynn, he's going to get that in there in the paint for 2 points. So it's now 26-12. So 5 for 9, 56% for Orlando. All the Raptors, they've only missed one. So they are at 92% right now. Toronto with that offensive rebound. And Pascal Siakam is going to get that one in. So it's now 28-12. And we're leading this by 16 points. So Orlando, they're going to go out of bounds there. His right foot stepped in the black paint, so that made it our possession. So I'm going to pass this to Precious Achiuwa, who formerly played with the Miami Heat. He's going to get this one in, and it's a 30-12 lead here for the Toronto Raptors. So Hampton loses the basketball. Flynn picks it up. I'm going to pass it to Achiuwa, who played with the Miami Heat previously. So he gets that in there. So it's now 32-12. So we're leading this by 20 points in this episode. So that does not make it in. So I'm going to pass this off to Chris Boucher. And he gets this in. So it's now 34-12. With only 2:34 to go in this one. The Magic do take a timeout, and we're going to take a small break. Alright, so Pascal Siakam has 37 points, 8 for 9 from field goals today. So he's only missed one. That is at least an 88%. So Mo Bamba, he's going to pass that off to Gary Harris. It does not go in. However, Chris Boucher picks up that rebound, so he's going to get this one in. So it's now 38-14. And 18 for 19, that's 95%, so that's good. Orlando is 6 for 13. That is 46, so that's an F. So the Raptors pick this one up. Scotty Barnes, a Florida State man, he goes up, dunks that in, and it's now 40-14. And I like this AT&T 5G Slam Cam because I love NBA basketball because of the slam dunks, the passes, the talent that these athletes have. And they get a lot more views in my area rather than college. So in my neck of the woods, a lot more people like pros more than college. I mean, for football, it's a mix, but I see a lot of Penn State primarily for football. And for basketball, not a whole lot of people are huge fans of, but like they would simply just watch pros. And Cole Anthony gets the layup in there, and Mo Bamba picks up that offensive rebound. He does not score it in, so Siakam's going to pass it, and he is going to get that assist since Chris Boucher scored it in. So it's now 46 to 16. And this has now been a 30-point lead now for the Toronto Raptors. And Cole Anthony, he is going to lose possession. So Fred VanVleet, I am actually going to step back and pull the three to end the first half. And we'll see you guys in the third quarter. Alright, so OG Anunoby is going to pass it to Fred VanVleet. I'm going to pass it to Anunoby from London, England. Gets that 2 points in, so it's now 51 to 16. So he gets his first 2 points of the game. We have not heard of him all game because we didn't really score by using him up until this point. So Wendell Carter Jr. tries to shoot it in. It's no good. Scotty Barnes does pick up that offensive rebound. He tries to dunk that in. It gets blocked. So Cole Anthony makes that layup. So it's now 51 to 18. So Fred VanVleet, he goes up, gets it in. So it's now 53 to 18. Mo Bamba makes that dunk after Franz Wagner missed that shot, but then he picked up that offensive rebound and got that in. So now we got some Fred VanVleet. Gonna get that in underhand, so he uses his right hand to lay it in there. So it's now a 93% and 43% respectively for the Magic and the Raptors. So Toronto with 93, Orlando with 43. And this Raptors team is winning big time in Toronto. So they're going to pass it to Hampton, and he gets that in there. So it's now 57 to 24. Gary Trent Jr., he's going to try to shoot this three in from behind the arc. He gets it in there, and it is good. So loses the basketball, passing it to Gary Trent. Flynn does pick up that assist, so Gary Trent makes the points in the paint count. So it's now 62-24. Toronto leading with almost 40. Now it's down to 36, so it's now 62 to 26. Gary Trent Jr. is going to pass it to OG Anunoby, and he is going to get that in there for 2, so it's now 64-26. So Gary Harris loses the basketball, so Anunoby makes that dunk happen, so it's now 66 to 26. So the Raptors are leading this one by 40 points. So there's only 107 to go in the third. Hampton makes that drive count for the Magic. So Flynn, he's going to pass this off to Scotty Barnes. So Barnes, he is going to get that in. So Pascal Siakam, there is a loose foul. So this is on Orlando now with only 54.3 seconds to go. And they're going to pass it to Terrence Ross, and he knocks down a 3. So it's now 31-68 at the moment. So Precious Achiuwa makes that in. So it's now 70 to 31. All right, it's the State Farm assist of the game coming right up. And it is Precious Achiuwa. He's going to drive that in the paint. So this is now Orlando possession. They won the tip-off, so they get the ball just for quarters 1 and 4. So we did get the ball to start quarters 2 and 3. So Robin Lopez, he is going to try to get it in there for 2 points. He gets it in, so it's now 74 to 35 at the moment. Passing it off to Achiuwa, so he's going to step back, get it in for 2. So it's now 76 to 35. So he only has 12 points today, and he had 8 in the paint. So I'm going to pass this off to Achiuwa, and he gets that in there with the layup. So it's now 78 to 35. Toronto with a 43-point lead at the moment. So Hampton, don't know if he's going to make that 3. So Brook Lopez gets it in. So 12 steals for Toronto and 27 points off the turnovers. So I'm going to pass this off to Ochoa. Actually, I'm going to use some Chris Boucher to shoot a 3. So we're going to shoot a 3 here. He actually makes it in, so it's now 81-37 at the moment. Alright, so it's now 85-41. Pascal Siakam with 19 points. And Robin Lopez with 19 points. So they're the scoring leaders as of right now. So Toronto is up 87-41 at the moment. So with almost 100 seconds to go, goaltending, and that is gonna be a Toronto possession. So Johnson, he's gonna pass this one off to Boucher, and he is gonna go and dunk that in with one hand. So it's now 89-43 at the moment. Robin Lopez and Cole Anthony, he is going to pass it off to Gislepi, and then Lopez dunks that in. So it's now 89-45. Johnson passing it off to Boucher. So he's going to get that in there for 2 points. So it's now 91-45. So he has 15 points, Boucher. And he picks up that basketball once at it. So he's going to try to shoot a 3. That is no good. So we're going to take a timeout. Pascal Siakam is your player of the game for the Toronto Raptors. I'll explain the numbers when the episode is over. So Precious Achiuwa, he's going to pass that one to Siakam. We're going to try to shoot a 3 here, and he hasn't shot a 3 since the very beginning of this episode. So we're now almost at 100 points. So Cole Anthony's going to pass it off, and Cole Anthony gets the assist there. So Scotty Barnes has possession of the basketball. So he gets that layup, but there is a foul, and Toronto will get the possession. So Scotty Barnes, he is going to get that in. So it's now 97-47. We need at least one more 3 to get triple digits. And there is a backcourt violation. Toronto now has possession of the basketball. And we need a 3-pointer to get to the triple digits. So Siakam for 3. It's good. So it's now 100-47. Thank you guys for watching this video. I have to end it early because of my camera. I don't have a whole lot of time left to go over statistics and to show you guys in the next episode. Alright, Pascal Siakam, 25 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals, 2 dunks on the day. Player of the game, Precious Achiuwa had 18 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal on the day, and had a dunk. Chris Boucher had 15 points, 2 rebounds on the day, 1 dunk. Scotty Barnes, 13 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and 2 dunks on the day. Robin Lopez, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 3 dunks on the day. Mohamed Bamba, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 1 block, and 3 dunks. RJ Hampton, 10 points, 5 assists. Gary Harris, 5 points. Cole Anthony, 4 points. So we'll show you the next matchup. The Dallas Mavericks and the Phoenix Suns will be next episode. Stay tuned for that.